Welcome to this week's episode of Valley Sports. I am your host, Laney Boeger, here with special guest who is a basketball and volleyball player, Olivia Payne from Blue Valley Southwest. Olivia, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm so excited to have you in the studio today to talk about your sports. So to start out, you have played basketball for many years. Let us know, what originally got you interested into the sport?
Originally, I got interested with the sport because my dad kind of just signed me up for it in first grade, and he was actually my coach for my rec team. And then ever since I started playing when I was little, I just really started to like the sport.
Yes. So how long did you do rec, and then when did you move to playing more competitively?
So I did rec from, I think it was actually kindergarten. So I think I went from kindergarten through sixth grade, and then in sixth grade I started club basketball all the way through middle school. So
Hey, yeah. So this is your third year playing for Blue Valley Southwest. What is so special about playing for your school?
I love playing for my school just to be able to, represent Southwest, and I love all my teammates. It's just a super fun environment, and getting to play Friday nights in front of everyone is just so much fun.
Oh, yeah. I bet. How is this year's team different from years past?
So this year's team is actually a lot different from the years past because we've had the most success this year compared to past years. And I think we've just accomplished so many more goals than we have. We have a winning record. We haven't had that in the past. And we've beat some really tough teams that we haven't beat in the past, so that's also good.
Yeah, and so you guys are making a big run and going to state this
Yes.
Thursday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does that mean to you?
It means so much to me because I think it was around 2015, we had a really good team at Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
And so me and all my former teammates right now, we all went to the game in Emporia and watched all of our alumni play and stuff. So it's just really special being in their shoes now and getting to experience going to Emporia and playing all the good teams. So
Yeah, that'll be really exciting. What will the biggest challenge be at state this weekend?
I think the biggest challenge will be the teams we play because obviously it's top 8, in 5A, and Andover, who's the team we're playing Thursday. They're a really tough team. They have a lot of good players, so we just need to go out and compete and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank
that.
you.
That'll be very exciting. So I think next year 5A is kind of changing.
Yes.
How will that affect your basketball team?
I think it'll affect our basketball team because I think it's gonna put some more tough teams in our league or in 5A and stuff, but also some teams I think are dropping down, so that's gonna be really good for us because we have the EKL is such a tough league, and I think it's good for us to also play 5A because all the really good other Blue Valley schools, they're up in 6A, so we won't have to compete against them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good.
Yeah, for sure. So you're a multi-sport athlete, playing volleyball as well. How do you balance playing two competitive sports?
It's really tough, but I go from practice to practice every night, so that's I think 4.5 hours of practice.
Wow.
So it's a lot, but my coaches are super understanding and they like having multi-sport athletes, so that's really nice, and I kind of just have to find a balance somewhere.
Yeah, so what does your schedule look like? You said
So
4.5 hours of practice?
So obviously basketball practice every day for the school, which is sometimes 2 to 2.5 hours, and then volleyball is 2.5 hours. So most nights I go 3 to 5:30, and then I go 7:30 to 10. So it's a lot.
Oh my gosh, that is so much. And remind me, what club do you play for again?
I play for PVA.
PVA? Okay,
Yes.
cool. So what was your favorite part of volleyball this past season for school?
My favorite part of volleyball last year was just all my teammates. It was just so much fun.
That's so fun. What's the biggest difference from playing at PVA to playing school volleyball?
I think the biggest difference is just I love club because you get to travel and stay in hotels with your team, and I'm so much closer to my club team than my school team.
Mm-hmm.
I really like both, but club is just a lot. I don't know. It's a lot more fun for me.
Yeah. So I know you are a coach for your school's rec basketball team,
Yes.
kind of switching gears here. That's so much fun. I actually play myself. I'm very bad. I made one basket all season long.
Hey, it's better than no baskets.
Yeah, I guess. It was my very first game, too. I was thinking it was just going to go up, and then I just never happened again. But how is your team doing, and how are you liking coaching that?
I love coaching it. It's so much fun just having all my friends who used to play basketball and don't anymore just get back into the sport.
Uh-huh.
And we have a lot of trick plays, so that's really fun. And we started off the season kind of rocky, played some pretty tough teams,
Okay.
but we ended off I think we've won our last 4 games, so that was pretty good.
Wow. Okay, that's
Yep.
good. That's the opposite of me, actually.
Oh, gosh.
We started off good. Okay, we started
Uh-huh.
off 4-0, and then we lost our last 4. So I was like getting excited. We would go undefeated, and then we went 4-4.
At least you had a strong start.
Yeah, we did. It was so fun though. So
Yeah,
fun.
it's a lot of fun.
Do you ever wish that you were out there playing with your friends?
Sometimes I do. It looks really fun just going and messing around and launching half court shots and
Oh yeah.
all that stuff.
Do you guys have like actual practices, or is it just like show up for the game?
We did a couple practices at the beginning of the season.
Okay,
But
yeah.
everyone's so busy, it's hard to, have schedule practices.
Yeah, that's same with my team.
Yeah.
So what expectations do you have for your school volleyball and basketball team next year, being a senior?
For my school basketball team, I think our expectation is just we have so much talent on the team, and I think if we all, like, over the summer, we do a ton of stuff as a team, and I think if we just push ourselves all summer in the off season, and then when we get back into season and we just, like, have that team chemistry, I think we'll continue to, like, succeed, get wins, and just keep pushing ourselves to be better and hopefully have another winning record next year. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, well, best of luck to you next year.
Thank
Being a
you.
senior is very exciting. And then
Yes.
good luck this weekend at state basketball.
you.
It'll be very exciting. And thank you for
Yes.
coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.